Match number 1 in our 6 of the best is a showdown with Charlton Athletic at the Valley.
Miller finds Hendrie, little knock on to Wilkinson. Rufus is there. Young man doing very well in his first entrance into the Charlton team. This is his 4th game. Rufus goes up again. Hignett. Walsh fails to get it away. And Ammann doing well in the Charlton goal. Came through a cluster of players. A bit of dithering of the Charlton defence, and finally the shot coming in from Mustoe. But a good save by Ammann. Leaburn tries to spread it to Nelson. It still might find him. Now he's waiting for the overlap. Sturgess makes it. Nelson goes a different path. Wilkinson wins the ball in the air, as he does so often for Middlesbrough. And a lovely layoff. And this is Hendrie going in towards goal. Can he finish it? He certainly does. A great goal by Middlesbrough after just 4 minutes. Well, it's just typical of the way the Middlesbrough play. Wilkinson and Hendrie have got this superb understanding. But when he's in this position, Hendrie is quite brilliant. Walsh curls it in with his left foot. Ball just wouldn't come down, and harmlessly away. Robson seemed to wait for an eternity for that ball to drop for him. Another long clearance by Miller. Brown couldn't find Leaburn. Hignett lays it back to Pollock. Trying to find Hignett again, but it was well cut out by Rufus. Walsh forward to Grant, to Leaburn. Grant again. Robson just slipping at the vital moment. 22 years of age now, Kim Grant. Been in really good form in front of goal. McLeary. Man rather good underneath that, went very high indeed. Now to Leaburn. Robson gets the overlap. Now inside to Walsh. Spreads it nicely to Sturgess. He's got Nelson outside him. Delivers it to Nelson and continues his run. McLeary. Very quick throw by Sturgess, finds Nelson. Leaburn and Grant are in the area. And that came off Pearson for another corner to Charlton. Walsh not quite as deep this time. Nelson lays it back to Robson. Curls it in with his left foot. Perhaps a chance now. Oh, free kick already been awarded. Perhaps there was going to be a long-range effort, but it never came in from McLeary. Wilkinson underneath it for Middlesbrough. Hignett lays it off to Hendrie again. He's got space down this left side again. Going for something very spectacular on this occasion, which didn't quite come off for him. but he's looking very lively indeed. Forward, McLeary's there for Charlton. Getting themselves into a little bit of trouble in midfield. Middlesbrough pressing up very well. Confining the space really that Charlton can operate in. Leaburn goes up for that one. Didn't find Grant. Cut out by Cox. McLeary controls well. Nice play there by the captain of Charlton. Rather agricultural hoof down the field. A man forced to come out to claim it. Well-directed ball. In fact, it had gone out of play. The question was whether it ever went into play in the first place. Answer to that one was no. Wilkinson the target. Rufus cuts it out. Another throw for Middlesbrough, taken very quickly indeed. Hendrie. Lovely skills on the ball. Rufus stuck to his task very well. Showing a lot of maturity as young Rufus. Getting very little joy from those high balls into the Middlesbrough defence at the moment. Chris Morris, the Republic of Ireland international, takes the throw. That's cut out by Brown. And another corner. And a lot of pressure on Charlton. Hignett will take the corner for Middlesbrough. Wilkinson's an obvious target. Pearson's on the far side. Little flick on. Nearly found his way to Pearson. There's a lovely little flick. And just as well that the covering header came in. So Morris is on the near post. They've got Hignett on the far post. Might still come in from Mustoe. There's one man against two. Who's the faster? None of them. It was Miller. Keeper very quick to come off his line. And an offside against Middlesbrough. Grant has got tremendous pace. But Miller saw the danger and charged out to clear that ball. Walsh forward again, towards Leaburn. Jones is there, as is Grant. There's very little change out of Vickers, though. McLeary, space being cut down very quickly by Pollock. All a bit messy in midfield. Walsh. That's an intelligent ball. Now Grant had two men on him and still the ball in play. Makes amends at the second attempt. Rufus forward. Foul throw. Grant, good turn. Got himself a valuable yard of space. Leaburn back inside, went across the face of goal. Robson got in a shot, but by that stage Miller had recovered. But at last, the first sign from Charlton that they can cause problems for this Middlesbrough defence. Leaburn cutting the ball back through that header. Robson did get the shot in. Miller recovered very well. Morris finds Hendrie. Now he's got plenty of time to get the ball across. Wilkinson was there. Cox is coming in on the far side. Still there might be a chance. Was he offside? He was. Flag went up very quickly. Hendrie was lurking dangerously there. Cox was making a good charge down the far side, but when the ball came in, Hendrie was still offside. Two minutes before the interval. McLeary. Good ball by Nelson. Sturgess gets it across. Robson's coming in. Might fall to Jones. The ball just never would come down for him. Hovering above him, tantalising. Walsh to Jones again. Robson. Looks for Walsh. He's onside, but once again it breaks down. It's still a throw though for Charlton. Walsh. Brown. Gets it forward to Robson. Lovely little flick. Finds Grant. Nelson's in the centre. Leaburn on the far side. It's looking for Leaburn. Very deep indeed. He cuts it back. Robson at the second attempt. Off the crossbar. Well, that was bad luck for Charlton. It looked initially as if Robson was going to be denied the chance. Leaburn causing the problems down the far side. First chance was blocked. Robson recovered, and from that angle he did very well. Was desperately unlucky not to score. No free kick awarded, and now Jones coming forward. But Grant unable to collect the ball, and now there's plenty of opportunity here for Middlesbrough as it falls for Wilkinson. His through and goal. A good save indeed by Ammann. He stayed upright until the last few seconds, and that was intelligent goalkeeping, and Wilkinson unable to get the ball past him. So the corner comes in then for Middlesbrough. Punched away by Ammann. Only as far as Mustoe. Good play. This is dangerous again from Borough. It's well away by Leaburn, but it's still not cleared. And they pay the penalty. And Jamie Pollock scores only his second goal of the season for Middlesbrough to make it 2-0. Well, they failed to clear the danger. And when the ball came in on the second occasion, they still had so many men forward, and a good clean header by Pollock to make it 2-0. 10 minutes into the second half. Robson. Looking for some options. It's the sideways ball to McLeary again. And again, central defender himself looking for some options. Leaburn loses out again in the air. And a lovely bit of steering by Hendrie. Now looking for Wilkinson. Can he collect it? He can. What about the finish? Off the bar again. Wonderful combination work. Hendrie and Wilkinson have got such a superb understanding. That was a marvellous ball. But Wilkinson controlled it in an instant, fired in the shot, and a good bit of keeping by Ammann to get the ball onto the woodwork. So Robson and Jones over the ball. It's Robson who curls it in. Intelligent ball. Still comes to Robson. What's the delivery this time? He goes down the flank and it's a good ball in. Again with the right foot. A chance surely for Charlton. Robson again. Sturdy can't find the target. He hit the crossbar in the first half. And this was a better chance. It fell to his right foot. The control looked to be good, but he couldn't keep the ball down.